Spring is the perfect time for homeowners to tackle all those DIY home improvement projects. Here with innovative and affordable DIY ideas to get your home ready for warm weather is TV contractor Chip Wade. Hey, Chip.
Hey, Aubrey. Thank you for having me.
Well, happy spring to you. We just changed seasons over the weekend. Talk about why spring is a great time to take on some home repair projects.
Well, I'm telling you, I live in Atlanta. This is happening all over the country. The sun's starting to come out. We're getting that glimpse of what's to come. I need to get all of my home repair and maintenance out of the way so I can enjoy the beautiful weather. So I am super motivated to get after it. And hopefully I can kind of rub off on you guys a little bit and everybody that's listening to say, hey, now's the time.
So where do you start? This can be kind of overwhelming for a lot of people, especially if you have a long list of things you want to do at home. What's an easy DIY project that you recommend we start with?
It absolutely is. The best thing you can start with is outfit your toolbox or your hardware drawer with the stuff that's going to cover a multitude of things. I recently partnered up with DAP. They make all kinds of great stuff. I picked my 4 favorites. You might not have heard of some of these, and I think it's going to be awesome for you. Let's start out with Drywall Repair. Now, we've all had the experience of a doorknob going through the drywall, making a big hole. What do you got to do? You got to go to the store, get drywall mud, sand it, apply it, wait for it, do it again. It's a mess, right? Those days are gone. DAP Eclipse Rapid Drywall Repair Patch. This requires, listen to this, no spackling or sanding. Just apply it and paint it and you're done, right? So we're finished in minutes instead of the traditional days or even hours if you're good at it that it has taken. So this alone should be music to your ears. This is a great advancement.
Oh, wow. I have boys, Chip. We don't have any issues with things hitting the walls at my house.
I tell you what, you probably have. If you have boys, I've got boys too. They're always coming to me saying, "Dad, you know, JT broke my XYZ." Right? I'm like, okay. You know, I build houses for a living. Sometimes fixing a toy is the hardest thing. I recommend Rapid Fuse Ultra Clear All-Purpose Adhesive. What's cool about this is it dries completely crystal clear and it stays crystal clear. It doesn't yellow out like a lot of other adhesives. This is great for things like glass, ceramics, valuables, even a kid's toy. Now, if you have something that's a little bit more demanding in an awkward position, I recommend getting the Rapid Fuse Gel. It's not going to drip. It's not going to run, even on a vertical surface, and it dries in 30 seconds. So you don't have to hold it all day, right? So having the right adhesive is really important.
That's a good point because you're always wondering, like, is it going to dry too quick or can it hold when I want, where I want it to be? Okay, what about those
your fingers are stuck to it? Yeah.
What about fixing the screws?
Yeah, we've all got that one, handle in the kitchen that always gets loose because you're using it all the time, having to find the screwdriver, trying to tighten it up. Check this out. DAP's Tank Bond line has something called thread stopper tape. The thread stopper tape goes around the threads of the screw. It's going to absorb the shock and vibration. It's going to keep that screw nice and tight, so it's not going to come out. You can even take that screw out, put it back in like 3 times, and the tape's not going to wear out, which is fantastic. The Tank Bond also has, this is awesome, liquid grip. We've all had the experience of a screw that strips out. We get the drill out. We put a little bit too much force on it. It makes that awful noise, and it's rounded out. Now you're like, oh man, I have another project to do. All you need is drop 1 drop from this little applicator right on the head of the screw. It's going to give you 7 times the grip strength between the tool and the fastener, so you're not going to strip out screws to begin with. Again, all of this is such great gold. If you're a DIYer and have simple projects like this around the house, these all fit in your hardware drawer. They're also all available online. They're available at Walmart, but I have all of this up for you guys on DAP.com in case you want to check it out. I've got all of this stuff in my house and it works fantastic.
Chip, any other tips as people think about spring cleaning, as they think about the projects that they're going to attack? Any other tips you can share that would be helpful?
Think about what's to come. Hopefully in a number of months, we're back entertaining, we're back having people over. We haven't done that in a while. So think about your outdoor living spaces where we're going to want to be. Get that stuff clean too. Get a pressure washer. Get your fire pit looking good again. Just clean up. Take kind of an inventory of what your house actually looks like, right? I mean, we've kind of gotten a little bit house blind by being housebound for so long. So I think that that's a good perspective to have. And let's do it now so we can enjoy that beautiful weather. Again, y'all are in Sacramento, so it's beautiful most of the time. But now is a perfect time to really get ready for what's to come.
All right, Chip Wade giving us some motivation and inspiration today. And you can find more of that home inspiration at DAP.com.
This interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.